Hi all, this is lecture videos. This is video number 2 and video number 1 we seen till the term called prototype. This is a prototype sample, that is it consists of secure login system which has an input validation, password hashing, account lockout and role based access system. So we are going to continue the topic called security engineering. This security engineering is just a discipline of building system that remain dependable under attack. That is, it focus on prevention, detection and recovery. So security engineering is a form of building a system that remain dependable under attack. That is under attack. So it focuses on prevention, how you are going to prevent, how you are going to detect, in case if it is detected, how you are going to recovery. So the aspect of the system is safety, reliability and security, and it's the safety focus on accidental failures, reliability focus on consistent operation, and security focus on malicious threats. So the core security objective consisting of confidentability, integrity, integrity and availability. So the confidentability is nothing but CIA triad. CIA triad. Confidently says about prevention of unauthorized access. That is, you are going to prevent the unauthorized access. Next, you are going to say integrity. This integrity is going to prevent unauthorized modification. That confidently says about prevent of unauthorized access. Integrity says about prevent of unauthorized modification. Now availability says it ensure service continuity. So this is the core security objective for this confidentability, integrity and availability. Okay, next we are going to see about a term called risk management in security system. Okay, we are going to see what is my security risk. The security risk, the security risk says about a threat, vulnerability and impact. A risk is a combination of threat, vulnerability and impact. A threat is nothing but it is a potential attacker by the event. That is potential attack by the event. Vulnerability says about how the system is weak in it or weakness in the system. Impact is nothing but what is the damage caused by the risk. That is what is the damage caused. So when we have reduced risk, we have a reduced threat. When we reduce vulnerability, we can able to increase the capacity. So the risk says that risk is nothing but it is a combination of threat, vulnerability and impact. Threat says that it is a potential attacker by the event. Vulnerability says is nothing but it is a weakness in the system. So the impact is nothing but it is a damage which has been caused by the system. So the risk equation consisting of when you have reduced risk, we have a reduced threat. That is nothing but when the vulnerability is being increased, then we are going to increase capacity. Okay. So we have a risk management process. This risk management process consisting of risk identification, risk analysis, risk evaluation, risk mitigation and risk monitoring. Risk identification, risk analysis, risk evaluation, risk mitigation, risk monitoring. Risk identification is nothing but you are going to identify the risk. Okay. Next we are going to next analysis nothing but you are going to analyze what is the type of risk it is, and evaluation says how much it can be impacted in it. Mitigation you are going to avoiding of the risk. Risk monitoring, in case if it happens again, we are going to monitor it. This kind of risk monitoring process. Okay. See, first one is risk identification. This risk identification process of identifying the risk in the system. So the technique used is access identification, threat modeling, attacker of surface analysis. Example of access using credential payment data to tricks what happens is SQL injection and phishing is not done. So asset is nothing but asset is a customer database, company laptop, email server, financial records and website. So vulnerability is nothing but we are going to use a weak password policies. Threat is nothing but data trench. High likelihood, high impact is critical and risk level high risk for customer database. Company laptop concept lack of encryption, theft, threat is theft, medium, high and medium is there. For everything you are going to have email server means what is you are going to have a outdated software solutions. We are going to treat some malware infection is there. The likelihood impact and risk level is very very high. The financial records control unauthorized access. Unauthorized access nothing but your vulnerability. Threat is inside threat. Low critical and medium risk concept likelihood important risk level. So we in case we have website vulnerabilities in insecure coding practices. So detection is nothing but as we know is SQL injection attack. Likelihood impact risk level is number medium, high and high. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.